Hey guys, this is AJ. Kind of driving right now, so I want to apologize if it looks like I'm, not paying attention to you, and, I'm trying to do this as safe as I can, but I wanted to do this, because it was, highly recommended that I do it for kind of like a journalism, but as also at the same time, to document my changes, my physical changes, as well as so I can see them, let alone hear them when they do happen, and to also kind of help out, I guess anybody going through the same thing I am. I want to do a shout out to Dade and his wife Tiffany. Their videos were, really good and up to par on, the information that he gave when he was going through his transition. So, thank you, Dade and Tiffany. It definitely helped me out a lot. I was that kid that was going through it and didn't know, what the next step was or what I needed to do, and that helped out a lot. So, I'm going to give you a little brief history on my story and, what's going on with me to make me, where I stand today, and different things in that same instance. So, it's kind of a crappy day today, so I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of sprinkling right now. I started my transition, well, I actually started my transition years ago. However, I didn't get to actually start the testosterone like I wanted till almost 4 weeks ago. So it's almost been about a month. I started April 9th. It's April 28th, Sunday, April 28th, today. So Tuesday will be my 4 weeks, so a month, or close to it, something like that. So I'm not really good at timekeeping. I suck at it, actually. So here we go. The first time I got the shot, it didn't hurt like I was expecting. A lot of people don't go on, how bad it hurts or pain tolerance wise or anything of that sort. So when I got my shot, it went in like butter, I guess you could say. I had a really sharp needle, I guess. So I didn't feel it at all like I thought I would. I don't know if anybody's ever had a penicillin shot. Those hurt. This was nothing like it. I didn't even feel it, let alone anything of that sort. So second time I got the shot kind of hurt more than the first time. I don't know if it was because they used a dull, whatever, needle in comparison. I don't know if she, pulled the liquid or the testosterone out of the container with the same needle she shot me with, but it hurt more in comparison, but still was bearable. As you could tell when I scratched my back that I am full of tattoos. So in comparison to tattoos, if you ever had one, if you have one, nothing like it. But change-wise, I don't have anything to report except for one or two, small things. And when I say small, I mean small. So here goes the embarrassing aspect of it all. A lot of people don't like touching base on this. Or, out of the videos that I've seen, they don't like talking about it. It's the forbidden area. So let's talk about it. Down south has definitely changed. And when I say it has definitely changed, it's sensitive, really sensitive. And it's almost like when you were back in middle school or high school, whatever one, that you would see all the boys get, real embarrassed and shove a book in front of their pants or whatever it may be. That's kind of like what it's like. You get spontaneous feelings going on down there, and it's kind of weird in the same instance. So I'm not used to that. I'm not used to at all per se being sensitive down there, and now it is. So it's something you got to kind of grasp, but it's not, you know, completely, oh wow, that's freaky. Sorry, my arm got tired from holding it. But let's see. The other thing that I've noticed is when, you know, I'm at a gym or something like that, I tend to throw my voice, or try to throw it, in a lower octave, so that way, you know, I come off as, you know, male. So not to kind of embarrass myself when, you know, they're talking to me and I have this girly voice. So me throwing it into a lower octave has been easier to do, rather than, you know, it sounds like it's forced. So thinking about it, I can't do it, but if it just comes off, yeah, it's easier. Singing as well, high octaves have become harder to hit, so that's a plus. But other than that, I haven't noticed anything else. My voice is still the same, and I have no facial hair, no body hair. Everything's still the same. So I keep checking every day, nothing, unfortunately. So, and I don't think, you know, I'm going to be too hairy, considering, you know, all the guys in my family aren't hairy. My dad was military, so it's hard to, you know, pinpoint exactly what his face would have looked like. Now that he's out, he still has a hard time growing a beard. So he's in his 40s and just started growing his. So I don't know, you know, based off of that. I have a younger brother, and his is patchy, very patchy. So if I get a beard, cool. If not, you know, I guess it's just gonna have to be that way. But body hair, they all don't have any. They have bare chests. I mean, my dad might have like one or two, you know, hairs on his chest, but my brother doesn't have any, and definitely no back hair. So that's a plus. Happy about that one. But other than that, I kind of wanted to touch base. I'm sorry if this is boring or whatever, but, you know, it's more for me and a little bit for you as well, being that I'm giving you some, you know, things to be aware of or what to expect kind of when you're expecting. So based off of what I have noticed and what has been going on around me, is I'm now at that awkward stage that which bathroom to use. And I know I've been at this awkward stage because I've always had short hair. I've always dressed like a guy. And a lot of times I get, you know, passed off as a prepubescent boy. So when I'm in a ladies' bathroom, you know, I get chased out by moms, and I get, you know, am I in the right bathroom? I get that a lot, actually. When I was in Spain, they told me I was in the wrong bathroom, so I had to, you know, definitely make sure I was, you know, at that time that I was girl. So I would tell them, you know, I'm girl, whatever, I still have the parts, so I belong here. Now it's been more difficult to judge on which bathroom to use, because sometimes my voice will drop, but not stay dropped, so it's kind of like it cuts out like I'm prepubescent. And I get a lot of times, you know, you're too young for this and you're too young for that. So it's kind of difficult. So I don't know how to judge which bathroom to use. I don't have an STP, which I don't, you know, if you haven't done your research, it's stand-up pee or anything like that. So I don't pack either. I'm thinking about it, but as of right now, I don't have one. So it's difficult to pass as a guy. So that's definitely been a big challenge and very, very hard to decipher. You know, because I'm, one, afraid that if I do go into the guys' bathroom that they're going to go, oh, you don't belong in here, this is guys. So then I get that awkward, yeah, you're right. Sorry, my bad. Or if I go into the females' bathroom, you know, you don't belong in here kind of stuff too. So it's definitely one of those things that it's weighing a lot on me and making it harder to transition 100% in an aspect. Like, I can't wait till I can either, you know, pass 100% as a guy, or, you know, somewhat more than what I am now. You know, my voice dropping would help in that aspect. You know, if I were to talk or something like that, they'd be like, okay, yeah, you're fine. But I guess that's more internal than external. So now that I've bored probably the hell out of you, I'm going to let that go for the rest of today, and just kind of let you guys know what I see, what I hear, you know, things that I'm going through. So, I guess, be prepared for more boring videos. So we'll let you know. Alright, you guys have a great day.